Hey everybody, sorry about the bad camera angle. I'm trying to figure out how to do this video myself. So unfortunately, oh actually I'm seeing a couple now. So I've got this old China cymbal here, and as probably most drummers know, China cymbals, unfortunately, they are fairly prone to cracking. And this one was an older one, and anyways, I can't remember where I got it. I got it used. As you can see, I already got a little hungry and took a few bites out of it. No, but so what you do is when your cymbal gets a crack, a lot of people think that you're supposed to just drill a hole at the end of the crack and that'll stop it, but that will not do the trick. I'm telling you, it's not going to do the trick. What you got to do is you got to unfortunately get that piece of metal cut out, because unfortunately that crack, can't really, it might be harder to see, I'm not sure, but that crack, what it's going to do is it's going to keep spreading, destroy the cymbal. But even a small crack like this, I mean, that's a very small crack. Believe it or not, I know it might not look like it with all these chunks taken out. This sounds like it's a very nice China cymbal. It does its job very well. But when you get a crack like that, it starts to choke out the cymbal, because there's these grooves in the cymbal here. So it's almost like a record player. Well, if that needle gets to there, of course that needle's either going to start skipping or it might just stop right there, right? So what you got to do, what I like to do, is first I take a pair of metal snips, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with this piece, because I might be able to just take the Dremel and just go in nicely and just clean that up. But that's what you basically do. Is here was a smaller one, and that's all you do. You just take the snips, take a little triangle out. Here, maybe I can show you now. It might be difficult with the camera on, and so I was just going to kind of do it and then show you the results after. But so what you got to do is you just kind of take your metal snips, get that crack, and yeah, let's see if we can get her. These are new metal snips. I haven't even used these yet, so let's see if they do the trick. Oh yeah, I feel like they're cutting right through. Oh yeah, they cut right through. Perfect. So as you can see, I just took the metal snip. See what I did there? I just did one cut actually, because there's already the other line, and as you can see, there was already a gouge taken out of this chunk. And now this was years ago that I did the original one, so it does last. It does its job very well to use this method. I'm gonna try to get that out of there without hurting myself too. I don't want to cut myself. Just pull it out now. Here we go. See? And I got that little piece of metal there. And see, now I got a bigger slot, which I'll bet before I even clean that up, I'll bet it's already gonna sound better. See? Open. Oh, I should have did it before and after. Silly me, I didn't even think about it. Should have did it before and after, but what it did sound like before was more, okay, maybe not that muffled. It was more of a, you know, it was choked out. Now it's opened right back up. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take the Dremel and I'm going to go in and just round that out the best I can. I might even take the metal snip one more time and get rid of this little edge. That's all you got to do, folks. So now it's going to take a couple minutes, and I don't want to waste anybody's time here. So that's all I'm going to do now. I'm just going to round this out the best I can with a Dremel and get more of this sort of shape, right? Of course, not that big. I'm going to do it as little as I can, because, you know, you don't want to take off too much metal, of course, obviously with a cymbal. Cheap cymbal or not. Well, there's a few cracks going on this thing now. Even where I've never touched it before with a Dremel or anything, you can see there's a couple little tiny cracks starting, unfortunately. As I said, unfortunately, China cymbals, as most people know, China boys are very prone to cracking. It's a great cymbal, though. I think most drummers prefer to have a nice China boy cymbal. So, yeah. That's what we gotta do to preserve our cymbals the best we can, folks. Save your cymbals. Don't throw them out. They can be saved. Before I go, one thing I will say is one time I had a cymbal. It was a great cymbal, and it just had a little crack. But what I decided to do was I took the Dremel and went around the whole cymbal and took off an actual ring, which I wanted to use for a drum. They sell those. Any drummer might know what I'm talking about. They're for snare drums, but for one, it was a 16-inch cymbal, so no way it was going to fit on a snare drum anyways. And unfortunately, when you take that whole ring off, you're going to destroy your cymbal unless you know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. So now I have a cymbal that's probably about a 14 or 15 inch rather than a 16 because I took that edge off all the way around. And it doesn't sound very good. I should have just done this. It doesn't look pretty, but it works. Honestly, it really works. That's all you need, folks. A pair of metal snips and a Dremel. And even if you don't have a Dremel, if you have these metal snips, I'm sure you could figure a way to just kind of sand out that edge after or something. All right, everybody. Take care.